NCBA and the beef industry are lucky to have many great partners creating new and exciting beef products. Joining us now is Neville Craw, Corporate Executive Chef with Arby's. Neville, the Smokehouse Brisket Sandwich has recently been declared as the most successful product launch in Arby's history, I understand. I'm anxious to hear how that product was developed.
Well, thank you, Kevin, for having me, and it's a pleasure to be here today. This sandwich really started with a dialogue that we have with our guests, which from a product development standpoint, we do on a daily basis, talking to them about various products that we have considered, from a platform idea all the way down to a build. And what we found with this was the notion of layers of smoky flavor being a catalyst to precipitate trial. This wasn't about building just a barbecue sandwich or just a regular sandwich. It was about developing layers of smoky flavor. And we actually worked backwards into brisket. We started with roast beef. We started with other things. We started with sauces and toppings and things like that. And what we found was the best way to begin delivering that was a naturally smoked brisket. We looked at many briskets, and the one that rose to the top was a brisket that was over 13 hours smoked, and with hickory. And it's a wonderful product. So you get that 13 hours a layer of smoke, and then we had to add another layer of smoke, and we put a big thick cut of smoked Gouda cheese on that, also naturally smoked Gouda cheese. Now on top of that, a sweet bun, so that you sweet but not too sweet bun, so you have that carrier. But we had barbecue sauce to add that tang and zip, but still not to be just a barbecue sandwich. We have mayonnaise on the sandwich to help drag that smoky flavor into your mouth, drag it across your palate, and then crispy onions to add some crunch and sweetness. So all of that delivers to our guests on a layers of smoky flavor.
It's a delicious sandwich. I had my first one there just after Thanksgiving, so my compliments to you on that. Tell us why you chose to partner with the Beef Checkoff in releasing this sandwich.
The Beef Checkoff really helps us get exposure not only in the industry, but also gives exposure to us, to guests and then future guests.
And you're a member of NCBA. Why does Arby's choose to continue to be a member of NCBA?
A great partnership that really is, it helps drive insights for us. We work with them on concept ideation, on thinking outside the box, and over the past year, we've worked on 3 or 4 new endeavors with them.
Neville, you mentioned new concept ideation. I'm interested to know a little bit more about your product innovation process.
Well, at Arby's, with the new product development team, we have a notion that good ideas can come from everywhere. And it's not just one guy like me sitting in a white coat dreaming up the next sandwich saying, it's only going to be this way because I've got the best palate. We believe that in an open innovation platform that we can engage multiple partners in many different walks of the industry and other industries to come up with good ideas. For example, the NCBA, vendor chefs, industry chef thought leaders. Internally, we have a program called the Hey Chef Neville program, where we go out on, say, a quarterly basis and engage our employees in the store with a contest of, let's say, new beverages or new roast beef sandwich ideas. And who knows better than the people that are in the front lines, talking to our consumers every day, talking to the guests, getting their ideas, and also they're playing with the food all the time. They're coming up with new concoctions just to make their lunch with. So we do that, and then we also reward them for their ideas up to about $1,500. So, and then at the end of the year at our national convention, we bring up 1 or 2 employees and give them the Hey Chef Neville Award of the Year.
That's outstanding.
Yeah, it's really fun, not just because I have my name attached to it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, so tell us, you all have sold a lot of roast beef over time. I'm interested to know, what do you think the future holds for beef in Arby's?
Beef is a cornerstone product of our company, and it will continue to be so. And we will engage in looking at the different versions of the roast beef that we have for new sandwiches, but also different cuts of beef, different ways of talking about it, and you name it. But beef will always be part of Arby's.
That's great news. Thank you for all you're doing to drive demand for beef.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Kevin.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
To find out more about great industry partners like Arby's and see replays of all our shows, visit the website cattlemantocattleman.org.